Yo, where we at? Libra's with it, right? Libra. Libra. However you choose to pronounce it, you know? I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars, because I'm nice. It's going to be a 3-card draw, y'all. I ain't going to hold y'all long, okay? Pause. But I'm not. What else? If you need me or if you want me, the same rules apply. There's a link in the description box that'll take you to my website, bars. And you can get a reading with me, whether it's astrological or if it's tarot. It's up to you. I do both. Alright? With that being said, let's get these cards right. Bars. Alright. This card right here represents the situation at hand for the Libra energy. 2 of Swords in reverse. This card right here represents how you feel about the situation. The 10 of Torches in reverse. This card right here represents the factor to consider. Shit. Factor to consider regarding all of this. The 5 of Torches in reverse. 6 of Cups on the bottom. Okay. I feel like you got a decision at hand right now to make. Weighing on your mind. Weighing heavy on your mind at that. But I'm also getting that this decision is probably easier to make than you are making it out to be. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like you're being a little bit dramatic about it. I think you're being a bit dramatic about this decision. I think that you feel like you can predict what's going to happen in a way that is going to stir up conflict. Okay. Alright, this too is relative to a relationship, because you're thinking that you can make a decision that is going to cause turmoil, turbulence, havoc, a burden. It's going to cause a burden in someone else's life. I don't know if this might be a family member. All right? I'm picking up strong family member. Now, this may actually be in support of this family member is what I'm getting. So what I'm saying is this, right? You are on the verge of making a decision based upon predictability. And I'm not saying that you can't predict the future. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's a wrong or a right thing. I'm just telling you how I'm seeing this and how I'm feeling this, how I'm being shown to communicate this to you. You may be onto something, as a matter of fact. But it's like you've come to terms with that if you don't make this decision in this type of way, then this family member is going to have too much of a burden to carry on their own. And I'm also getting that this family member that I'm talking about, they may be a fire sign too, if that's specific. They don't mind, like they with the shits, like they don't, it's not that they don't mind, it's just like they're like, well, what else am I going to do? So they know how to carry it, you know what I'm saying? Like they have leadership qualities, they're not scared of that shit, is what I'm saying. But not for nothing, if someone was going to offer help or help make a decision that involves them, if anybody's going to do it, they'd rather it be you. They'd rather it be you. So they're actually going to be willing. I don't know how enthused, but they're going to be willing to oblige, to lend an ear, and to be in arms and obligate, form a union with you based upon what it is that you have to tell them. And I'm getting it strongly because they know it's strongly related to the burden that they're carrying. I'm also seeing that you're doing this with mental strength, clarity, not based upon emotions like you feel pity for them. It's that you see yourself in them some kind of way. Like you've went through it already. Like you've went through the storm that they're now experiencing. Therefore, you have sound knowledge to give them about it. I'm also picking up on that you've allowed yourself to watch them go through what they're going through to see how much of a load they can carry. Pause. That's great. And this actually became like a confirmation for you to say, see, because naturally from the outside looking in, someone will be looking for you to do something directly related to the burden that they're going through. But what you're doing is you're adding on something to them that will get them enthused, that they are. So you know how sometimes people, they work because they got to pay the bills, and then they got a hobby or they got something on the side that really makes them happy to do. They do it part-time or whatever the case may be. You're looking more into what they do part-time or what their hobby is or what they could be doing other than the burden that they're carrying. So this makes them able to carry that burden with more swifter feet, with more confidence, and still not drop anything, because now they feel like they got help. They are going to be enthused. Is what I'm saying. They are going to be enthused. And it's good for them at this time because they only seem like a little bit of. This is the little bit of light that they needed. And like you see the moon crescent here, that's the little bit of light that they needed. The moon full here. You got the totality of what needs to be done. Now look, this Five of Torches, in reverse here is this. You see the moon gets brighter here. So what's going to happen here, or what could happen here? Pay close attention. This is a very straightforward reading for me. What could happen here is when you make this decision to assist this family member into doing something that they feel more passionate and enthused about, and they follow, and it starts to gain traction, it either becomes visible or it gets heard. A birdie gonna fly somewhere and say something. There's going to be more family members coming behind to go in a direction. You're going to be like a consultant now. You're going to be like the Hierophant or something. You're going to be like a sage. You're going to be like a guru of some sort, because they're going to see that you got the gift of gab. Now, I've got the feeling that you also predicted this as well, but what you thought is it was going to be conflicting, and I'm getting that's not what it is actually. It's that these family members are actually going to alter their behaviors to fit into the mold that is beneficial to them once they see you come through for the other family member. And I know what it sounds like. It feels like, oh, y'all got the fucking vapors. You know what I'm saying? Bismarck Key, for those of y'all who might be too young to know what I'm talking about. Just search Bismarck Key in YouTube. You'll see it. The vapors. And what I'm also seeing though is that they need you. That mound you sit on, I see the pink in it. They got them pink shirts on. They need you. They didn't ever want to admit it. All right? I'm pretty sure if we haven't all experienced these stories, we've definitely heard of them, or we've seen them on TV. We know about these situations. But you'll see, they'll have no other alternative but to be sincere. Some of them may even be giving you some apologies. I'm out.